Welcome to the Digital Visio booth. My name is Shana Lelic, and as the worldwide VTSP for Visio, I'm very happy to welcome you and tell you what you will see at our Digital Visio booth. So, as the worldwide standard for corporate diagramming, Visio will help you in your everyday's need of diagramming and documenting in a standardized way your corporate and organizational information. Now, Visio exists in two different ways of usage or two different flavors. What you see here is the desktop application, which is the standard way of using Visio. You install the desktop application and use it. However, we also provide a web-based environment, which is called Visio Web or Visio Plan 1, in which you will be able to create and modify the diagrams the same way as you do it in the desktop application. Let me just quickly show you how to get there. So by selecting Visio as the application, you get into an environment where you can pick your desired template, your way of documenting the type of information you would like to visualize. And if we click on more templates, you will see the huge amount of templates Visio for the web is offering you. And I could scroll on for many more times and a long time. So instead of that, we will just pick the basic flowchart. And here you see, within a few moments, an environment which gives you everything you need to create, modify, and of course, transmit or comment your Visio diagram. So let me create here a simple diagram. And as you see, the usage is pretty much as you're used from a diagramming tool. You almost forget that you're working in the browser. Now, the beauty of the browser is, of course, that if you work on a platform which is not supported by the desktop application, you can work with Visio Web without any limitations or any kind of this doesn't work or that doesn't work. Now, keep in mind, when you work with Visio, you create a file. And this file can be sent to anybody for viewing, whether they have Visio or not. And since it's simply a file, transmitting via email or any other means is very easy. Of course, these files could also be stored in Microsoft Teams and communicated organization-wide or even across the borders of your organization. And exactly the same works in the Visio desktop environment. So in this case, let me pick a BPMN diagram. And the scenario of usage is exactly the same. You simply drag and drop shapes and place them on your canvas, on your environment. So you see, working with Visio, no matter which platform, so web or desktop, is very easy and the same. What we will also show you is that Visio diagrams, by default, can be data connected. So your Visio diagram can pull data from a variety of data sources. So a variety of data sources is available for you to connect your Visio diagram to the world of data. So whether it is Excel, Access, SharePoint, SQL Server, or anything else, like anything you can reach through OLEDB or ODBC, that can be data connected. And of course, a data connected diagram being opened in Visio Web, so the browser-based environment, will still update the data from the data source. So this is what we mean with powerful data connected diagrams. Your Visio diagram can live in a desktop or web environment and still be data updated and data connected. And what's more, with the data graphics which we offer, you can also tell Visio how to interpret data, how to give you a visual representation of a certain state of your data. And of course, all this information is stored in one of the oldest technologies in Visio, the famous shape data. So this is a structure of data you can define yourself and then store within your diagram. And that works for every diagram type you can create in Visio, and there are over 500 different diagram types you can create here. So whether you choose to work in the browser or whether you choose to work in the desktop application, Visio will be the leading tool and the easy to use and easy to learn environment to create your corporate diagrams, to enrich them with data and information, and of course, also to be transferred to anybody else who this information is relevant for. If you decide, however, not to transmit Visio files, but just to publish them, for example, in Microsoft Teams or Microsoft SharePoint, that's also very easy. Simply store the file in your SharePoint or Teams environment, and you're good to go and ready to see. So come and see what the world of Visio, of the Visio platform, can do for you.